So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Is now today's lineup.
Manchester United have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
So we're up and running. Ugarte. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ugarte. To Martinez. Mount. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tavernier. Strong running down that left flank.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Hoyland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And another try!
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And that has been cleared. Cook. First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Cook, a searching ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. Ugarte. Now Mazraoui. Ugarte. De Ligt. Now Ugarte. He's tried one! And that has fair fizzed. Ugarte. Mount. Ugarte. Great defending, strong and determined. Ugarte cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hoyland. Well timed, excellent interception.
Cook. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Floated up and over. 30 minutes gone. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm.
Cook.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Bruno Fernandes is there to clear. Mazraoui to Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mazraoui. Now Ugarte.
Cook.
Nicely aimed pass. That has been slung wide. And he's had it nicked away. He's gone direct here. Ahmad. Diallo hurtling down that right flank. Very nicely done. Ugarte. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Big chance! Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. To Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Ahmad. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Semenyo. Mount! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ahmad! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Played out to the left flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Smith. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, that's a key interception. Kluivert. And it's Smith. Fiddles it through. Here it comes. Tavernier. To Cook. Well into the second half, and Steven Nielsen! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
For this match was 71
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, that's a good run down the left. Ugarte couldn't squeeze it through. Mount is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Semenyo! And that's played in low. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Anthony! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
After 70 minutes is...
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Goal!
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Number 7.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's looking for the runner here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mount. Mount with the delivery. That's very neat. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Time for a change in personnel. Rashford coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
The goal scorer.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 9.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming on the field.
Spread
is
it left.
Number 10.
Christie.
Rashford.
And it's Smith. Unal. Look at the space here. Here it is, crossed in. There's the header. He's kept it out just. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cook, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. They want to be quick to recover this. Diogo Dalot.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Unal. Interesting ball. Tavernier in acres of space out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rashford.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rashford. Stood up well to him there. That's a sharp pass. Played out towards the right wing. Cook. Played out wide. Played back in. Oh, real chance! And he hits the net! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Goal!
Bournemouth give
Number
themselves a fighting
29.
chance. Back in with a shout.
Substitution on the field.
Unal.
Number 9. Coming
Billing.
on to replace
Now
him
it's
is
Unal. Out
number
towards the
11.
flank. Bournemouth finding their passes. Chance! They've done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.